Hey everyone! So there's a detail that I missed to mention during my RAI vlog, and it's so funny kaya akong doctor mao ang ni-request for this one. And so, the question is, why do you need to isolate after RAI? Radiation is primarily or generally harmful to us humans because, di ba, we are alive and our body is made out of living cells, and radiation could affect the cells within our body. It has the ability to disrupt, damage, and destroy our DNA within our living cells. Although our cells have the ability to repair itself, there are some when exposed to radiation won't be able to survive, and so there's going to be cell death. Cell death is considered as mutation, and if we have that, then we have a risk for developing cancer. And generally speaking, if you don't have any thyroid anomalies, any thyroid diseases, if you get exposed to my radiation, that means it's also gonna alter the thyroid activity in your body. And that's the reason why children are the most vulnerable age group as well as pregnant women. Because in children, they're still growing, their body is still developing, and as well as their thyroid. And so if they get exposed to radiation, ma-change bitaw siya. As for the pregnant women, di ba dili sila allowed mag-x-ray during pregnancy? That's also one of the reasons because radiation could actually be absorbed through the skin, and the fetus can also absorb the radiation. So same with me, right after my RAI, I emit radiation, right? You can't really see it, but if you imagine it, mura ko og kanang halo ba? Kanang around my body. I wish I can make like a visual representation para mas masabtan. And over time, usually mo naog ra gyud na siya ang radiation around me. I don't wanna dive into details, but there is like an amount na natay range nga allowed to receive og radiation sa atong body. As we get exposed to radiation, it doesn't really resets if ever like ma-expose ta today and then tomorrow mawa na kay di na ta exposed. No, it's not like that. In our lifetime, it's going to accumulate. That's why it's very scary because sometimes we're not aware with our surroundings. Sometimes we're not aware na na-expose na data. Example, katong niadto ko og Pierre going home. What if ang RAI kay dili careful and then na-expose da ka kay timingan nga naa ka didto. So that exposure is already accounted to your body. And when you get exposed each time, even kanang x-rays bitaw nato sa atong annual nga check-up, that's also accounted for and it builds up and accumulates in your lifetime. There's also studies that even the person doing the RAI, pwede ko makadevelop og cancer. Gamay ra siya kaayo nga percentage. So it's like you just have to choose which one outweighs the bad. Like di man jud tanan nga ate treatment nga ma-discover but naa jud siya murag na siya kapalit bitaw. You know, unsa man dili na lang ko mag-RAI. So there's an example that I read. This is real life, guys, ha. So a mom underwent RAI and then she had to do it at home. She received 50 MCI and then she has an 8-month-old and a 16-year-old. Basically, she's wondering how many days is the proper amount of days that she needs before she can hug her kids. She was advised to not have physical contact with her children. Katong 5-year-old lang, dili siya allowed mo touch 7 days to 21 days. So that's 3 weeks. Because, di ba, higher gamay ang iyang dosage compared to me. But as for me, I'm allowed na in 2 weeks. Children also exposed to your radiation may develop thyroid cancer. And so it's very unnecessary to expose them when you know what happens to them if they do. For higher dosage and for stricter isolation, remember I told you about the girl who had thyroidectomy because of thyroid cancer and she had 100 MCI? For her situation, she needs to stay away from people 6 feet away. So, dili lang siya 1 meter, dili lang siya 2 meters, but 6 feet away. I forgot to mention, guys, nga naa siya machine nga pwede matest ang imo ang kakusgon sa radiation, but I wasn't able to try that sa hospital. So, a nurse would come in and wear like an apron nga na LED. She has this device nga mura bitaw ka na bitaw i-check bitaw ka sa guard like that. So, naiinana and then mo measure ang nurse depending on the distance. So, example, from the door and to you. So, iscan ra niya, even if you're far, and then mo tingog na siya, danay mo gawas sa katong machine if pila na ang kakusgon sa imong radiation. She would move forward, a bit closer to you, scan, measure, and then closer, and then scan and measure. So, that's basically the easiest explanation that I can give you guys nga nung need ko mag-isolate. It's more on the safety of others more than yourself. And you know, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I know that I've caused exposure to other people, most especially my kids. It's so hard lang malayo ka, but if this is the price that you have to pay to be better, then it's all good. It's okay. So I hope you learned something today, and hope I was able to explain it well to you. That's easy to understand. And to my doctors, thank you so much for reminding me about this one. I hope I was able to explain it well. Nakapasara ba? And thank you so much for supporting me in doing this vlog. I actually asked permission sa Cebu when I went there. Okay ra ba? And then as long as I don't mention their names or I don't mention the hospital, then it's fine. So thank you so much. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and see you again tomorrow. Bye!